The night we were attacked. This is not just a story. This is a survivor story. In a quiet village in Nigeria, a very peaceful one, where every neighbor knew themselves. We were farmers, traders, students, and most importantly, humans. We lived in peace and harmony for as long as I can remember, going about our daily lives, even if we didn't have much, until everything changed. And in the twinkle of an eye, everything I knew disappeared into thin air, and everyone I loved was no more. My name is Freya. I was 12 years old when it happened. Everything I loved went into flames right before my eyes. It started just before midnight. I was sleeping peacefully beside Mama on our bamboo mat when I first heard the gunshot. At first, I thought I was dreaming, but then I heard screams, real screams, the kind that rip through flesh and soul. Mama jumped up. She was scared, and so was I. She told me not to move, not to breathe. But it was too late. Outside, I saw red, not from sunrise, but from fire. The whole village was on fire. Our neighbors' homes were already burning. Roofs collapsed like paper in the wind. Everyone ran, looking for safety, without knowing where was safe. Families were scattered. Then I saw them, men in black, faces covered. They held guns, machetes, torches. They didn't speak, they just destroyed, throwing fire into each hut, and anyone that ran was shot. Anyone that begged was set on fire. Even the old, the sick, the babies, no one was left out. No mercy. Mama tried to run with me, but we were surrounded. I still don't know how I got away. Maybe it was luck. Maybe it was God. Or maybe the smoke made them miss me. And when I turned back to look towards my hut, it was already on fire. I didn't even see Mama again, but I ran. I ran like my feet were on fire. My chest burned. My ears rang from the cries behind me. And then I saw my neighbor with her crying baby, hiding behind a tree, waiting till it was safe to run. I did not stop. I kept running even if I didn't know where I was running to. That was when I saw Hassan, the boy who lived next door, running also in fear. He was injured, with blood on his leg. His eyes were wide and alert. We didn't speak, we just ran together. Our hearts louder than our footsteps. And as we ran deeper into the cornfield, we saw more children running in fear. Everyone looking for safety. We hid in a dry pit until morning. We heard the cries from the distance. No one came to our rescue. We heard the gunshots, all of it. And after a while, the silence, that horrible silence. I had flashes, 'cause I remembered seeing bodies littered on the floor. I wondered if my mama was among them. These were people I once called family. By sunrise, we tried going back to the village just to see what was left of it. But the village was gone. Smoke curled into the sky like ghosts. The houses were black, scattered and burnt. The streets were actually really littered with bodies. Some we knew, some we didn't want to even look at. I really wanted to scream, but I had no voice, just tears of a truth. Mama was gone, and so was Hassan's father, and almost everyone else we knew. Some tried to pick the remains of what was left. Some found their lost sibling or parents. We walked barefoot and broken. to the next town, and somehow we survived. The news quickly spread throughout the country about that horrible night, that very terrible night. And that terrible night was on everyone's lips. Everyone wondered how such could happen in a country like that. It has been 3 years now. I still hear the gunshots in my sleep. I still smell the smoke in my dream. I still feel very anxious. And I still see Mama reaching for me in the dark. They call us survivors. But sometimes surviving hurts more than dying. Because the night we were attacked was the night I lost everything except my will to live.